Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Perry and with me is Brian Doyle from Doyle Salewski, licensed trustees in insolvency and restructuring. And Brian, you know, when we get older, we retire, we think our golden years are going to be wonderful, but unfortunately, it's not the situation for a lot of seniors. They go into their retirement with a huge amount of debt. That sounds very scary.
It's the largest demographic where we see bankruptcy statistics increasing today, which is surprising. You would think that seniors would have grown their families, would have paid off their debts, would have a nest egg, and would be proceeding into retirement. But that's not the case for many Canadians today, and it's quite unfortunate that they're not dealing with their debt earlier. But I guess the good thing is that pensions are protected under the Bankruptcy and Insolvency Act and under proposals, and also our RSPs now since 2009. So people can still retire, seniors can still deal with their debts and not lose their life savings.
Now, how would someone get into a situation like that? Could it be a family situation? Maybe they're trying to take care of their kids. It can creep up on you very quickly, and that stress just must be unbelievable for a senior.
We see many people trying to maintain a lifestyle, and lifestyles have gotten more expensive, frankly. You know, since the 90s, it's become increasingly more and more expensive to live as we think we deserve to live.
And it's going to get expensive even more as the years go by.
Very, very true. So, but also seniors, they're trying to help out their children. Disasters happen. You know, kids get sick. They have families as well, so we try and pitch in and help when we can't afford it. I've seen seniors dip into their credit cards to help out a son or a daughter who have a problem at home. Maybe they're sick. They aren't able to cope with something, and the family needs help. So the seniors dip into their savings, or they haven't got savings and they're dipping into their credit cards. So this is repeated now. Unfortunately, too, seniors like to gamble. That's become prevalent.
It has.
We've seen that, and there are other reasons why seniors are prone to go into debt, which we haven't seen in previous generations. So, more and more, we're dealing with people who come in, and we assess their situation. But thankfully, with their pensions and their RSPs protected, they can continue to live a reasonably good lifestyle. The prospect of proposals aren't as great because they don't have the earning power they used to have to be able to fashion a restructuring with their creditors, but it can happen. We've done that. But again, seniors have to deal with the problem as soon as possible because we don't want our seniors living in an environment where they're being called by collection agencies or feeling guilty and oppressed. They've got to get out from under the debt burden.
That's right. So this can happen to any senior at any age, and they can come and see you. It doesn't matter how old, doesn't matter what the debt is, you can work something out for them. You were saying that you met with two little old ladies and you helped them out.
That's right, yeah. And sometimes we have to visit them in retirement homes as well, or some people are not mobile. We have to do something special. Sometimes it's their children that contact us, and we have to make do there. But you know, we have to do something to get out from under their problem.
Well, speaking of the children, say someone is in the nursing home, do the children have to approve of what's going on with their parents and their finances?
Well, it depends upon how capable the individual is at the time. If they're fully in charge of their own faculties and their own finances, they make their own decisions. And but we are the government licensed professionals who have to determine whether they're making the proper decision or not. So there's a counterpoint here.
That's a big difference again with somebody, you know, getting a name off the internet to going to Doyle Salewski, because you are trustees, you're licensed, you know, you're a professional, and you can help us out.
That's right. We have a responsibility to the community, and when we meet with people, we have a responsibility to work the best situation we can for them.
And how can somebody get in touch with you then?
Please give us a call in Ottawa for the Valley at 613-237-5555 or Gatineau at 819-776-7777 or through the internet at doylesalewski.ca.